For years, fear kept this story locked away. Fear of disbelief, ridicule, maybe even something more. But everyone has a tale, however outlandish it might seem. Mine begins back in high school, fueled by a science project and a thirst for adventure. Unsure of what to tackle for the upcoming fair, I teamed up with my friend Alex. Brainstorming led us to the imposing chemical plant by the river, whispers of pollution swirling around it like smoke from its chimneys. We decided to test the water, to expose the silent harm it might be inflicting. Accessing the river meant venturing onto forbidden grounds. Our mission was to document the detrimental effects of industry on nature. One quiet Saturday, we embarked on our clandestine operation. Though the plant appeared deserted, plumes of smoke betrayed its deceptive stillness. Moving with cautious steps, we reached the riverbank 15 minutes later. The water was murky, the silence heavy and unsettling. The towering plant loomed behind me, a concrete sentinel cloaked in secrets. I urged Alex to collect a sample quickly, my voice laced with unease. "What's wrong?" he asked. "I don't know," I admitted. "But it feels off here. Let's just get this done." Alex swiftly filled the vial, but our mission was cut short by a jarring screech, like metal grinding against metal. Massive doors groaned open behind us, revealing the plant's cavernous depths. Frozen and exposed, we awaited discovery, but nothing came. The gaping maw stood open, inviting and ominous. Peering into the dimly lit interior, we saw nothing moving. Yet the open doors felt like a silent challenge, as if the plant itself sensed our presence. An inexplicable urge tugged at me, pulling me towards the unknown. "What are you doing?" Alex whispered. "Just come on," I replied, my voice resolute despite the tremor in my heart. "I need to see what's inside." Hesitantly, he followed. As we ventured deeper, strange machines whirred to life, bathed in blinking lights and emitting an unholy symphony of noise. Then, in an instant, everything felt silent. Machines, lights, the chaos, all swallowed by an eerie quietude as if the heart of the beast had ceased to beat. Fear battled curiosity within me, but I refused to back down. "Stay calm," I whispered. "This is gonna be one hell of a science project." We found a metal staircase spiraling down into the darkness. "No way," Alex said, his voice echoing my own reservations. This was madness. "Let's just go," I insisted. Turning to leave, we were met with a sudden surge of light. The machines remained lifeless, yet the oppressive silence still lingered. "Wait," I rasped, drawn back to the stairs. "Just a quick look, Alex." Slowly we descended. 3 flights down, a door emerged, a grimy window offering a glimpse into a dark, seemingly abandoned hallway. Hesitantly, I pushed it open. The silence amplified, pressing down on us as the hallway stretched endlessly before us. Another door awaited at its far end, devoid of the window's meager clue. We exchanged glances, the weight of our shared folly clinging to us like sweat. There was no turning back now. Taking a deep breath, I turned the doorknob. The room that unfolded before us was vast, resembling a sterile laboratory bathed in harsh light. Yet the sterile cleanliness was a grotesque facade. Hundreds of mannequins, faceless and clad in white coats, filled the space. Some were mutilated, limbs scattered across the floor, torsos hanging from the walls like macabre trophies. A shuffling sound froze us in our tracks. Alex's eyes widened with terror, his hand gripping my arm as if willing me to flee. In the distance, a figure shifted. Larger than the rest, it hung against the far wall, its impossibly long arms dangling limply. Then, with a sickening thud, it fell, the sound echoing through the cavernous room. Panic surged through us as the fallen figure stirred. It rose, its long limbs stretching inhumanely, and began a shambling advance towards us. It didn't have a face. It was like a mannequin that had come to life, a horrible, grotesque life. We bolted, retracing our steps through the endless hallway, our hearts pounding a frantic rhythm against our ribs. Up the stairs we flew, the entrance a beacon of salvation at the top. With a final burst of adrenaline, we stumbled out into the sun-drenched afternoon, collapsing onto the ground, the river's gentle murmur a stark contrast to the terror that still gripped us. Looking back, we saw the metallic doors slam shut, their clang sealing away the horrors within. Silence descended, and everything felt strangely ordinary, as if the events of the past hour had been a twisted figment of our imagination. "Not a word to anyone," I said. "No one will believe us anyway." Alex's face was pale, he was shaking, and I probably looked the same, or worse. 3 decades have washed over me since the day the mannequins danced in the sterile light. The plant itself lies in rubble, its secrets buried beneath overgrown weeds. But the questions remain, echoing in the quiet spaces of my mind. Are there others who carry similar stories, whispered fears of the unseen and unexplainable? Do dark secrets slumber in forgotten corners, waiting for the right moment to be unearthed? Perhaps someday more voices will rise, sharing their own encounters with the shadows. Until then, I hold on to the memory, a reminder of the day I glimpsed something unsettling and strange, forever altering my view of the world and the silent figures that stand within it.